It's Rickey Smiley Unleashed.
I got something to say.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 10 minutes after the hour, y'all. Gonna do a little special Rickey Smiley Unleashed right now. Want to shout out everybody that's going through what they're going through in the Bahamas. If you're dealing with the hurricane that's getting ready to come up the coast, everybody in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, really, really lucky that storm kind of missed or whatever, but it kind of went up towards the Grand Bahamas and stayed over that island, I think, about 24 or 28 hours, and it didn't move. And I just can't imagine the horror that the people went through. And that island is probably much smaller, probably about 20 or 30% of the island is still underwater right now as we speak. And if you want to help, I'm gonna give you that information. I want everybody to look around, and you was able to wake up in a house this morning and closed in your right mind with a roof over your head and was able to drive to work with the few little problems that you have. They have about 7 people that died, and ain't no telling how many more people accounted for. We'll know more later today because the sun's supposed to come out, and it's hard to get relief to them right now. They're going to have to send things by helicopter or by plane and drop it off because most of the boating docks have been destroyed by the high tide that came in, which is something else we have to deal with, which is climate change. So, that's a big problem. But the Salvation Army is taking donations to support its the disaster response. All designated donations will be used for immediate and long-term relief. Please help the people. And I'm just so passionate about this because I spent almost every weekend in the Bahamas, in Bimini, Bahamas, just a simple boat ride, 53 miles from Fort Lauderdale, and just going over there on the weekend, and just really just became like a second home to me. I've taken a lot of friends and a lot of family over there this summer, and a lot of the people that live in Bimini is from Freeport and from the Grand Bahamas. So I have a lot of people that I'm really, really close to on the island of Bimini, and they love us a lot. They love our culture. They listen to us every morning on 99 Jams. Shout out to everybody over there. But we really want to help them today. And if God gave you a little bit extra, if you got a little extra money, or if you can stretch just a little bit for me, if you can take some items down to the Salvation Army, diapers, these are some of the items that's needed: diapers, baby formula, first aid supplies, flashlights, mosquito spray, canned foods, can openers, water, batteries, small generators, sunscreen. And you can donate through the Salvation Army's website. Or if you want to get on the phone, you can call 1-800-SAL-ARMY, 1-800-SAL-ARMY. That's 1-800-725-2769 by saying, Alexa, make a donation to the Salvation Army. So you can say, Alexa, make a donation to the Salvation Army if you want to do it that way. But please, if y'all watch MSNBC or CNN or ABC or CBS News, and you can just Google it and look at the island. The island is pretty much almost 30% of the island is underwater, and people over there really, really need help. Some people are just hanging out in the roof of the house, and just to have because most of the time a tornado or hurricane, when it passed by, the storm is doing about 10 to 11 miles per hour. This thing was doing 1 miles per hour, and at some point it just sat there over that small island and surrounded by all of this water, and the people don't have anything. And the Prime Minister was there yesterday, and he's begging for help. So if you want to help, please, I'm begging you, please, to help everybody over there in Freeport, the Grand Bahamas Island. And the number is 800-SAL-ARMY. If you call 1-800-725-2769. So if you can just make a sacrifice and just do your own nails this week and take that money you was going to take to the nail shop or to the beauty shop or whatever you was going to do with the little extra and just send it over there. And one thing about it, we know where we been, but we don't know where we going. And we don't know who we going to need. And thank God that it wasn't you. And it could have been you. That thing could have came to the United States and destroyed everything that you have. But by God's grace and God's mercy, he spared us, one more time. So, with that being said, we're just asking everybody to please make a donation, because if it was you, you would definitely want somebody to come through and help you. 1-800-725-2769. And I appreciate y'all listening, and shout out to everybody over in the Bahamas. That's the grand. And if you don't have anything, prayer would be fine. Just keep the people lifted up in prayer. And at that point, that's all you can do. We appreciate that. 16 minutes after the hour, Gary got the tea and the clue today. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey.